The participants of the training course Path to Inclusion make a speech and share their experience about the participation to this training involving mixed ability groups.
It was my first time in my life, like leading a person with visual impairments. It was my first time in my life speaking in sign languages. And so yeah, it was like really fruitful, emotional, and very good experience for me. So thank you for everything.
It's a lot of things about deaf people and about wheelchair users because even though I have a disability, I don't know everything about and every disability. So I learned a lot on this topic, and I think that I will apply it organizing some projects for mixed ability groups.
So for me, the project was extremely revealing and surprising. The fact that it's by living with different people that you really can learn about it, not only by reading, but living and sharing thoughts. It's the best way and the most funny way of fully understanding the reality that surrounds us.
My name is Martin. I love you.
I did already a lot of training projects all over Europe and the world, also about accessibility. But this is the first time that I did a training course with a real mixed disability group. And I liked it a lot. I did a lot of new knowledge, how to work with each other, how to take care for each other. And the group was just amazing. So thumbs up for all the organizers here. And I'm really looking forward for the future to work with some of them in new other exciting projects.
I'm really happy that I attended in this training course because it was a first time for me being in such a mixed ability group. But especially I'm really glad that I got a chance to get better, to get to know better the deaf community, because I didn't have a lot of connection with them in the past. So I learned a lot about deaf community.
What really impacted me the most was being in a mixed ability group, living with them, working with them, just having fun. That really gave me a sense of what inclusion is. I really am so happy to meet all of those wonderful people and to learn the sign alphabet. I can't wait to go home to learn the whole sign language of our country and to join some community center to participate somehow in my local community and just to put inclusion in my life anywhere I go. That's it.
In this project, I learn and share with my friends. I organized activities and played performances and felt happy. Thanks for everything.
It was an amazing experience for me to be part of this project because I really learned a lot from the people, participants, and also the team as well. It was amazing.
I learned a lot from the group itself, from each of the participants, and remember once again that nothing is impossible. If you put enough efforts, sincerity, and good cooperation. And I'm looking forward to work with them as facilitators and youth workers in the future. So it's also so great to be all together this week.
Mainly, of course, is work with people with different ability, and it was one of the purpose that to be here. I learned and I understood better how much people help each other if they are in a good environment. So basically, what I would like to use the goals and what I learned from this project to bring in another environment where there is not this kind of sensibility.
It was an amazing week, really very tiring somehow, because a lot of things to take care of. It's always very intense with mixed ability group because the needs in the group are a lot, but it's a really great pleasure, and it really makes me fulfill of excitement and satisfaction to see that people are going back home happy, and they had a wonderful time here and a lot of learning achievement, which I also gained. From every group I had the pleasure to facilitate, but especially for this kind of groups that there are always a lot of new information and a new learning path to start. So big thanks to all the organizers, to all the participants, and I'm looking forward to see the result, the final result of inclusionplatform.eu.